guys, I want to share something with you. This is very personal to me, okay? And I have to do what I'm told to do, be disciplined when I have to do something, okay? So I prepped a candle, you guys. This is a candle here. I have some lavender here, cascarilla, and I have a rosebud in there, and some of my spiritual oil, okay, you guys? And before I light this, I am going to pray over this. What this candle is about is releasing, letting go, moving on to another chapter of my life when it comes to my heart space and my comfort zone. You know, a lot of times we go through certain things in life and we find a comfort zone, we get comfortable there, we stay stuck, and basically like it ruins what's coming for us because we stay comfortable in one place when we're really supposed to excel. So a few years ago, you guys, when I was going through a very tough time in my life, I connected with a masculine. This was a masculine that I just connected with. We vibed, we had fun together. It wasn't a serious commitment or anything like that. However, this individual grew to become a comfort zone for me because when I connected with them, I was in a very, very heartbroken space, okay? Very, very heartbroken, okay? And this person was there for me. They comforted me. We spent a lot of time together. We went places together. The number one thing is that person was there for me when I needed them to help me feel better. I happened to release this individual a couple years after connecting with them because I wanted something new, I didn't want to stay just in that comfort zone with that individual. I wanted to excel, and they were not aligned with me moving on. Okay, so with love, I left, right? And I went into another experience. When I was done with that experience, I went right back into the comfort zone. So not like before, because I was at distance from this person, right? It wasn't easy access. Our lives have shifted during those couple years that we were separated. However, that was still my comfort zone in a sense that I felt like I always had to go back to it, especially when I was down and sad. And today is the day. Today is September 24th. Okay, and I just got the illest download, the illest confirmation. That's good energy, you guys, that I can now release this individual. All right, you guys, so a year ago, I expressed myself to this individual in a way about them being my comfort zone, which I told them this in the past, but it was different this time. And all of a sudden, all the feelings that I thought I was over or I pushed away with this individual came up into the surface. This was a year ago. I remember crying and hurting like it was the time when I left this person to move on with my life with a love connection. Okay? Now, this person was not someone that I could be in a committed relationship with or anything like that. But again, this was, a lot of times we get stuck with settling for something and we deserve so much more. Or maybe this individual sees things in a certain way than I see. But it was still a beautiful experience, you guys. It was a beautiful experience. I send this person so much love. It will always be so much respect. But I want to share this with you. Obviously, Spirit told me to, but to know that sometimes it takes time to disconnect from someone, especially somebody in your heart space, and that means so much to you. But also how we can move on in life and get into new love connections and new situations, or maybe be dating and somebody still holds a space in your heart space and it's blocking you from truly experiencing that connection that you're in or what's coming. So today I release, but this is so wonderful, you guys. Today I release, right, this individual with so much love and so much gratitude for the things that they have done to me, how they made me feel, especially at times when I was really going through some heartbreaking things. And this person was there for me, very motivating, encouraging, and always put a smile on my face. But now I get to release myself so I can experience the true love that I deserve. And of course, I did the work I needed to within, which never stops. That's unlimited. Okay? But now I can be open to new love, just new experiences, new possibilities. And I want you to know that you can do that too. You're capable of it. You could do it. And I'm nervous that I had to tell y'all my business like that, but it's for a reason. I'm a part of the collective too, but just know that everything must come to an end, especially when it's something that is not aligned with your divine purpose, divine soulmate life partner, but it could be a beautiful release instead of negative.